Hello! Welcome to my channel. As I realized recently, it is spoopy season, or spooky season, whatever you decide to call it. And given that it is 2020, I do not plan on attending any Halloween parties or general Halloween festivities. But even though we are in the middle of a global pandemic, I still want to do something Halloween-esque. But I could not think of a single thing that I could make that would be fun and also get me actually doing something until one morning when it came to me. Spooky bell bottoms. Yeah, spooky bell bottoms. That's right, I'm gonna make spooky bell bottoms. Now I've never actually made pants. Yes, I have made pants. Forgot about that. Those didn't turn out very well. I mean, they functioned, but they did not turn out very well. If at first you don't succeed, try again and fail horribly again. I'm hoping that the bell-bottom gods will be with me while I make these pants. So everything we are gonna need to make these bell-bottoms is conveniently in this little bag, which is very appropriately themed because that's what we're about on this channel. Hello, voiceover Chelsea here. So for this project, I used a pair of bell bottoms that I already had. This spooky tarot card fabric that I got at Joann's, this crackle fabric that is an accent, buttons, and my brand new pinking shears. So I got the idea to do this in this fashion because I've seen a lot of tutorials, or maybe not tutorials, but videos where people are just throwing a pair of pants down on fabric and somehow it all magically works as a pattern. We'll see how that goes with me. I don't know. Hello, ma'am. Hello. You gonna just stay up here? Because I have to cut this out now. My life, man. So one of the things that you'll see I did here is I cut further away at the bottom on one side to make a wider bell because you could never be too wide with bell bottoms in my opinion. Maybe with this fabric you could, but I decided to go for a wider bell bottom, and I also tried to leave a decent amount of, you know, seam allowance that I may or may not have used. And here we go. I have two pieces of fabric that I cut apart, and now I have my pants. And here I am sewing up the mid seams. Is that what they're called? I'm not actually sure what they're called. I'm not good at sewing. Like you will see in this video, I'm not good at sewing, but at least I try. I try, guys, okay? And here it is, sewing up the other side, and in just a few seconds, you will see the mistake that I made that future Chelsea had to deal with after, you know, I pet the cat. Because I pay all the attention to the project when I'm sewing, guys. I just realized one of these was supposed to be the opening. Maybe I'll do a side opening. Who knows? And now I have two halves of pants, which was ironically harder to get together than I thought. And also, pinning these together took a million years, or what felt like a million years. And oh my god, my back hurts so bad. I mean, I guess that's what you get when a bed is your sewing table. But yeah. And I am so good at framing, guys. Can't you tell? I'm just like the best at framing. to be fair, this room, kind of small, don't have a lot of options for placing the camera, but I think it works, and you get the idea. They fit. Ow. And they will fit much better. Ow, when there's not pins in them. Yes, but they fit. And now, to sew up the rest of it. I'm not 100% sure if using a zigzag stitch was the best option. On all the interior seams, that's the kind of stitch I used because that is what my sewing machine was already set to, and I didn't feel like setting it on something else. I guess this video should really be called How Many Times Can I Make Actual Seamstresses like wanna cry or something like that. Pants! I love you, Willow. Keep my heart in your place. Pull me closer. Now I just have to sew these very janky looking things. I guess I should change to... I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't know what every single one of these stitches does. That's okay though. Give me 1-0 back. I don't know how to do hems. Like, I probably should look up tutorials, but at least I did change the stitch to a straight stitch. Don't ask me the like specifications of like length or tension. No idea. Could not tell you. Unless my sewing machine is still set up to that, I have no idea. But yeah, the hems, they exist. Are they even? Probably not. Did I iron a single thing in this project? No, of course not. Because as you can tell, the ironing board is my sewing table as well. Oh.
3 weeks later.
Okay, so it is totally not 3 weeks later and 8:30 at night, but it's getting close to Halloween and I wanted these pants to be done for Halloween so I could wear them on Halloween. Not that I'm going anywhere because COVID. We gotta get these pants done. All I need to do is turn this black kind of crackle patterned fabric, which you can't really see in this light. You can't see shit in this lighting. Put this on the waistband and also cut part of this up so that I can actually button, because I don't think I want the waistband to be too big on this. And there goes my cat drinking my water. Yes, me finally actually measuring myself for something, because, you know, halfway through the project is when you do your measurements. Yep. Also, this is gonna seem like the jankiest way to make a waistband, but the fabric was not long enough either way for me to make one long continuous waistband. So I tried to make two, like, pieces of a waistband. As you can probably guess, I cut out 4 pieces, but this actually ended up working out in my favor because then I had something to make the little part that the buttons go on. I know terminology, guys. Yep. Terminology is my favorite thing. And now I'm using my actual phone as a reference for my pockets, but it does not end up fitting my phone because, well, you'll see later. And now to sewing the waistband together to create one long waistband. And did I iron this flat? No, of course not. I just pushed it flat with my scissors. And here's where I'm realizing that I am about 4 inches short on the waistband. maybe 2 inches. I don't remember. I made it end up working, so it's okay. And I don't know why I'm pinning the waistband. Maybe to make sure it like flattens straight or something. I don't know. But here I am now finishing the pockets, which I didn't actually know I got on camera. And I don't know how I did this. I don't know what sorcery I did to get these pocket tops straight and even. I don't know what kind of sorcery took place, but it worked. Anyways, putting on the pockets now, which probably should have done that before I actually sewed the pants together, but I didn't. And I don't know if you can tell in this video, but these pockets are way too low. They should probably be like maybe 2 inches from the top of that waistband. Like, or I guess it would be the bottom of the waistband once the waistband's actually on, but yeah, they are way too far down on the butt, but it's cool. And here I am deciding how much fabric I actually need to finish the waistband to make the plackets. That's what they're called, isn't it? The part that the buttons go on. Is it a placket? You know, I'm making a sewing channel and I don't know like 90% of sewing terminology. Oh, look at this, a different frame, different angle of me just continually sewing. And here is finally future Chelsea having to deal with that seam I made that I shouldn't have made. I honestly don't know how half of this project even like managed to work out, but it did. And here is probably the biggest mistake of this project, is that I didn't make the waistband go far enough down onto the fabric. There's now a hole in that waistband because I was pulling the pants on and ripped a hole. That's okay. It can be fixed. Oh, okay. So here is where I gave up on my sewing machine because somehow the threads kept getting caught. And I don't know what I was doing wrong or differently than the rest of the entire project, but decided to just finish up the waistband with hand stitching. We're gonna have to do some phone video because I do want to try and get some of this in the video, but my camera battery is dead, so phone video. So all I have left to do are sew these buttons on and then do the buttonholes, and the pants will be done. Does anyone else just absolutely hate hand stitching? Because I hate it. Especially buttons. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the color of the buttons mixed with the color of the fabric and the thread. I was just having the hardest time getting the needle through the back of the buttonholes. I don't know. It was just so hard. And also, am I sewing these properly? Who knows? You know, I was never actually taught how to sew, despite taking an actual fashion fabrics class in high school. That's like the extent of my being taught to sew. All I have left to do is the buttonholes. And then it's done. I'm just so tired and it's already 11 o'clock, man. I guess at the very least I can get the buttonholes marked. Does that sound like a good idea to you? You're so cute. Are you sleepy? Are you a sleepy kitty? Huh? What are these? What are those? What are those? Home stretch, my friends. I don't know what this pin is doing here. I don't know if that pin helped with anything. Maybe to like keep the fabric together. I don't know. But yes, this chalk line definitely helped. I don't think these are straight in the slightest. But I mean, neither am I, so like it's cool. It's cool to not be straight, guys. Probably should not have been using giant ass scissors to cut these buttonholes, but hey, everything worked out in the end. And just be glad you don't have to watch me actually sew up the buttonholes. All we have to do is sew the buttonholes, and I'm gonna do that off camera, and I will see you in the reveal, because I am done with this portion of the video right now. See you in the reveal.
Hello, editing Chelsea here. I apparently forgot to film an ending for this, and since I do not feel like getting out my camera to film an ending, I'm just using my laptop. How do I feel about the pants? They exist. They exist, and they are not perfect. I ripped a hole in the waistband, not like in the fabric, but like the seam area where I apparently didn't give enough seam allowance because I'm good at that. Also just some minor fit issues, probably needing to take in 2 inches on the waist. Can't imagine why. I guess the only issue with these pants is that I did not wash the fabric. When I wash these pants for the first time, they are probably going to shrink and then they won't fit me anymore. It was still a fun project and I still enjoyed doing it, and I think I learned some things from doing it and also from making this video, seeing some of the things that I messed up on while making the pants. I'm generally pleased with the pants. I think for my first time trying to make spooky bell bottoms, it went pretty well. So that is all for this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment, give a click on that like button, and if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe, because I will be making more videos. I don't exactly have a schedule yet. A schedule will come eventually. I definitely have some plans for more projects before the holidays, and I have a Christmas project. Look forward to that. Provided America does not get sent into another quarantine, because I don't have the fabric for most of these projects. But look forward to all of that, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, which I will remember to actually make an ending for. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
Guess I need to start filming. Do you want to be in the video? Do you like Halloween, Bobby? Do you like it? Should we dress you up like your namesake? Dress you up like a Kennedy? That'd be really cute. Don't worry, we'll keep you away from kitchens. Why, yes, I do have a chair mat thing as my cutting table. You're a little asshole, you know that? Stop!